So, welcome to my stream, my friends. Twitch, YouTube, wherever you're watching this from. I've on a new scenario, a new route, Norfolk Southern N line. It was on sale. Actually, the line itself had discounted a bit, but if you bought it along with the base game and two other DLCs, it was cheaper, like $20. So even though I didn't want the other stuff or had it already, so I'll just say Norfolk Southern N line. I did initially got it so I could play some Bedford route scenarios, but I'm going to play just this line for a while. I've got a couple of scenarios from RBJets workshop. The first one is to Gold Quarry Part 1. That's 45 minutes. And then this one is, say, starts in Salisbury. And then continue on with the cold delivery. So we'll see how this goes. I was looking for something. I thought of doing some Call of the Wild or truck driving, and no, it's been a stressful last couple of days, so I need something relaxing, like driving a train on a Saturday. I'll try not to crash it. And it seems to me hopefully this is not a route with a lot of ups and downs, a lot of hills to run the brakes out on, stuff like this. No, we'll keep it. Hopefully we keep it calm. There we are. Both locals and the shed are ready. Look up your work order and contact clearance when switch to the formation. Okay. I can do that. Couple two on the shed track, and they are, in fact, if you look, they're it's not there if you look on the map here. They're there on the shed track, so which means I have to go ahead past the switch, and then I come back up to this shed track. So let's get inside this engine. Not a very good view, is it? Even if you there's one of these is a hang out the window view. That one. Even if I'm hanging out the window. So I think on this locomotive we're going to be up here in sky, up in the sky. Sorry, let's pop back in and look at the brakes to make sure we've got. Yeah, that's probably what I want to run at for now while I'm switching. I'm pretty sure that the no. Let me guess. I'm thinking that's the front. Up there. I haven't driven this kind of engine before. Let's see which way it goes when you make it go backwards. That's backwards. Okay, so this is a long nose type thing. That in fact is the front. Well, that's a weird design, eh? Obviously they don't really care if you see what's on the track. Bizarre. This would be inside. You can go to the other side like that. That would be very strange, you know, to try to drive like that. And we were almost speeding there. Yes, we need a bit more brake. How much do we have now? We have 20. Well, I guess 20 pounds isn't much. I think this was the only one we had to throw to get back to the shop. Yep. Let's get rid of that. So if we're at 10 and we cut it, how fast? I wonder how fast we slow down. Not that fast, but okay. We're good for now. I believe this is the train we want to take. Gonna pick up coal cars eventually somewhere, maybe up ahead. I think we're coming around the corner here. Is this where we're going? Oh yeah, we're going through. Oh, so we're going into the shed or through the shed? This will be interesting. Well, it said shed track, so I guess it's in there somewhere. Do a save. Just in case, especially just in case. I think I've ever done this in the game. That's what happens, apparently. Oh, okay, well, we're in a shed now. That's interesting. Oh, I see what it is. Strange angle. It doesn't look like two of them, does it? I think all three of them started up. Go via shops lead south to reach consist. Okay, which is... See, we're in a shed, which is weird. There's grass and stuff in it, so... I think all three of these are running, are they? We'll find out when we get out here. We just have to get outside of this shed and we'll see what we have. This is very strange because we are, I don't know, we're somewhere. There we are coming out the door. What's the horn like on this? Oh, that's not bad. And the bell? Okay, so go via Salisbury Shops, lead south. Okay. Let's look and see where that is. Lead south. Salisbury Yard 4. 654. Okay, so I have to go via lead south and go way up here, I think, to the end. So is everybody running here? I think everybody is running. It looks like it. Yep, everybody fired up. So we've got a lot of horsepower here. We've got, I think we can do it with that. It does not say the horsepower. It just says what our settings are, so. Too bad. Okay, so this Norfolk South End line looks like this. It's not bad. Not great, but it's not bad, so. I'll have to watch my speed and watch the slope. As you can get caught on a slope and what you thought was a reasonable amount of throttle is, whoa, not enough suddenly. Or too much. Okay. Come on now. Let's get some speed here. I keep clicking that down. Nobody there, but we did a little bit anyways, just for giggles, right? Oh, there was a train that went by, wasn't there? Yeah, we missed it. Let me look here and see if there's any other. Probably the only AI traffic that was there. We had a chance to wave at. It took us so long to get here that they're long since gone. So we're in Salisbury, and that was the shops, and this is a lead, I guess, which is the leads around the yard. The yard being where all the cars are. Sometimes they have little shunters running back and forth, just back and forth forever. But we don't have that in this one. See, if you're sitting inside this, it's bizarre. You would never really see anything. Strange design for a locomotive. Maybe they always drove it backwards, because backwards at least you'd see, well, except for the guy behind you, but are there controls to go backwards? No. Oops, slowing down again. Salisbury Yard 4, which is somebody over there. Not sure which one is 4. Bunch of coal cars at 4. Oh, it's that one right there, I think. Like 3 tracks over from where I am at. Yeah. I think it's this one I'm just crossing now. So, more braking. We'll see if we guessed right there on that one. Salisbury Yard 4 is... Geez, don't give me an idea of where 4 is down at the end, okay? Just make it here. Salisbury Yard 3... 4. I guess this is 4 right there. Be that one right there. Maybe. Do a little goose here and we'll see what the game thinks once we start going backwards. There we go. That should be enough. There we go. We did guess 4 correctly, okay? How much brake do we have? We've got, geez, 30 pounds. Okay, so we should have enough brake to slow down. Let's see what happens when we get to 10 this time. Yeah. Not great, but we'll see. We'll dump all this once we get rolling. So Even 13% is enough to overcome the braking we have. Not a lot of vim and vigor, but still. Oh, this one has something they don't always have. This, I believe, is, yes. You can go at the work orders. You can review the work orders. Somehow. You don't really need to, but it's a nice little touch. Don't you think? Okay. So you can probably guess that we spend a lot more time than we need to on these scenarios. Trying to get where we're at. I try to do maybe half an hour and then pause. So let me do a save in case something happens. It's been known to happen on coupling. I've eased up to a load and it acts like I'm going 10 miles an hour. And I think in those cases I probably had been doing 10 before I got there. Come on now, let's get a bit of oomph here. At least 2. 2.6. Whoop, there we go. In place and ready to depart for Gold Hill. Copy your clear exit by light lead south. Yes, I will do that. Thank you. Have a nice day. I will. Okay, now we've got this. We've got a helper at the back. We got 4 of these. I wonder if we got a, is this an engine that has it? No. Does it have a, nope. A couple of the engines have a load gauge. Starting off. Okay, let's get rolling first. Okay. Take the brakes off and watch it go a lot faster. Yeah, let's put a bit of brake on anyways. What do we got? We've got put a bit of brake on here, so that much. Shows nothing until we go to there. Okay. But now at least we have some brake, so if we kill the power, we will slow down somewhat. Hold left, I think just means enough so you're dragging the brake shoes, which supposedly is a good idea on a train. Could have fooled me, but anyways, welcome folks to my stream. I've been going, let me see, let me do his stats. half an hour. Let's check the weather too. There we go. So I'm trying to do like 30, 40-minute sections, so maybe I'll do another 10. Salisbury Yard leads south is soon, yes. Trying not to speed. I'll go by Yadkin Junction Track South, and let's just center the player and make sure it looks like we're going to do that. I think it does. I think we are switched there automatically. Let's do a little save in case. Added a bit more brake there, so now we've got, yeah, just under 20 pounds of brake. So depends on the load and the grade and the how many engines you have and the kind of engine, I guess, and I think, well, and the difficulty you've chosen for the brakes. I think I've got easiest. Still nice and flat here. Oh, there's somebody sitting there. Why is there that? Looks like he's on fire. That's weird. There we go. Faster now. Now we can go 50 until we get to the 15 and then 50 again. So I tend to not bother. I mean, if I want to slow down to 15, it's going to take me even from... You know what I mean? It'll take me a while. Okay, so we've got... Get rid of that. Got a yellow light. Means the next one could be a red. I used to like to use a bell when I go past a platform like this. Actually, I'm not going past the platform, am I? I'm going over here, but still, people might be running across the tracks trying to catch whatever. Nice signs there, eh? Cheerwine, Carolina Vegetable Corporation, beverage vegetable. Beverage Corporation. Okay, oh yeah, bell can go off. Could have gone off a while ago. Okay, and is there a sign that said go fast? Or no, I think it's just once you get past the siding, everybody knows that you can go fast. Go by a crescent. Oh, and it's 25 up here, so we're just going to get going nicely. Uh, 55, 25. So it's interesting. They go off fast, slow, fast, slow, fast. So this is why I never make it on time on these things, because I get lazy. I don't want to go like hell, then have to slam on the brakes. Oh, I think we go to 25 when we go around this corner here. I'm betting. Oh, look. Oops. Sorry. There's no whistle signs on this, though, so what do you expect? What do you expect? That's interesting. Is that a little tiny track? It is a little tiny track that just sort of wanders off through the shrubbery. Wonder if we can get there from here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they just threw it in. Oops, because it looks good. Oops, now see, we're going downhill. And we're still going downhill. And we're still going downhill. Geez, we're not getting a lot of brake, are we? Okay, so we know that the brakes are pretty shitty on this engine then. What do we got? We got tons of brake, for God's sake. We've got... Jeez. Oh, okay, you get timed out. You must have, so Passion Train. Hello from Sweden. I guess what you did is you must have used a whack of emoticons. I'm not sure what I have that set at. There, hello Canada from... Maybe you did a bunch of emoticons and maybe, I can't remember what the limit is. I've got a limit set on it, but... Oh, see, the brakes are too bloody strong on this. really bizarre. Do we have brakes set on the cars behind me or something? No, not that I notice. What the hell? We're just whipping backwards. We're supposedly not in a hill. Switzerland. No, not Sweden. This is very strange because it says we're not on a hill, and yet look at the train. We are backing up. Why are we backing up? Look at the brake we've got, and the brakes aren't even bloody working here. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I think I'm gonna have to quit this. Don't know. I'm gonna have to clear the cache and restart the game, I think, because maybe that's a problem with it, because that's definitely not acting like a proper game. So, welcome back to my stream. Well, we'll leave the brake at, he said he left it at 17, I'll leave it at 24, but, and I'll use the, so the dynamic brake is this one. Now, does that dynamic brake actually work? Seems to. Okay. Then let's carry on and see how far this gets us. He said he went around Crescent and he couldn't, let's get up to 20. Geez, even the dynamic isn't that fast. He said to use a dynamic brake. I don't think it works that well. Oh yeah, and I had the bell on here. Until I changed tracks, and then we turned it off. I gotta add just a bit more brake here. See, it has no effect. There, okay. We'll see what happens. That's a lot of brake to have on. There we go. Now we can go faster.